Okay, now that we've talked about what scientific notation is and how to recognize if a exponent is making a value larger or smaller, let's talk about multiplying numbers in scientific notation and dividing numbers in scientific notation. Okay, so here are the base rules for multiplying and dividing numbers in scientific notation. If we have two numbers, scientific notation, we're multiplying them together. The first thing you do is multiply the coefficients. Okay, so we take our 4.6 and we times that by 2, and so then the new coefficient is 9.2. And then we take our exponents, and because it's multiplication, we add them together. So we have 23 plus a negative 23, which is where we end with 0. Okay, so one more time, when we multiply numbers in scientific notation, we multiply the coefficients and we add the exponents. Now for division, what we do is we divide the coefficients and then we subtract the power. Okay, so 9 divided by 3 is 3, and then 7 minus the negative 3 is 10, right? 7 minus our negative 3, so those double negatives become a positive. Let's work on a few together. Ready? Okay, first let's recognize, are we multiplying, are we dividing? This first one, we're multiplying. And so we're going to go back to our rules. The coefficients we multiply. So 2 times by 3 gets 6. And the powers, the times 10, our exponent, is the two values added together. So we have 3 plus 2 gives us 5. And this is in standard scientific notation because this coefficient here is between 1 and 10. Now, we're dividing two values. Okay, so we're going to divide our coefficients. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And then times by 10. And our exponent is the two exponents of these values minus. So 8 minus the negative 4. 8 minus the negative 4. Okay. And so we have our double negative again. So it'd be raised to the 12th. All right, hit pause. Work through these problems on your own, and then come back and see how you did. Okay? All right, now we're multiplying again. So we're going to take our 4.5 and we're going to multiply that by 1.2. We're getting 5.4. And then our exponents, we're adding them together. We have 2 plus 8, and so we have 10 raised to the 10th. Okay. So 5.4 times by 10 to the 10th, is that in standard form? Well, our coefficient here is between 1 and 10, so we're good. Okay, multiplication again. So multiply our coefficients, get 8.59, and then we add our exponents. Let's see, we have negative 4 plus 2, so negative 2. And then we have two division problems. So we divide our coefficients and we subtract our exponents. So 6.7 divided by 2.9. Actually, let's stay consistent. Okay. And then times by 10. And we minus our exponents. So 2 minus 1. Okay. And our last one. 8.7 divided by 4.8. That is 1.812. and then we subtract. So 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, now on this last one, I want you to give it a go on your own. Here's what's important to keep in mind. Follow your order of operations. And we see this is both on the top of the fraction. So multiply these two values first, and then you'll get some new scientific notation value. And then whatever you get, divide that by the 2.7 times 10 to the negative 4. Okay, instead of trying to figure out how to go about doing that all at once. And once you run those numbers, your final answer should be 6.9 times by 10 to the negative 5th. Okay.